They did a great job with this thing.
Ooh.
Right in the face. Like, she didn't even feel that, though. She was like, nah, you gotta punch me another time.
Alright, Nolan, what did we just watch?
You tell me. I don't remember. I don't know what episode we're on.
Shoot, okay. It's chapter 9 of volume 4 of RWBY. And this one is, I forget the name, the title of the episode.
I think it was like one step forward, two steps back, or something like that.
Yeah. I like that title for this one. Before I want to go on and talk about what I want to say at the end of our reaction portion. Just basically an overview of the episode. It was showing all of Team RWBY actually in short amounts. So first we got to see Yang, then Weiss, Blake, and then RWBY. So it doesn't really anti-chronologically align their names, but it's close enough.
Wait, which episode are we on?
It's episode 9.
Episode 9. So what do we get? How many more episodes in this little run that we have going?
It's usually 12.
12. So it really they got a lot to kind of resolve here.
Or at least that's the natural flow of seasons now for anime specifically. It's usually 12 within season or 24, 25.
I actually like that a lot. It's my favorite. That's my favorite length. Although fast-paced stuff that wraps it up in 6 is also really good.
Yeah.
Like Kaiba and Fooly Cooly.
Oh, okay. Nolan, what would you say would be your favorite portion of this episode?
I honestly like getting to see Yang get back up on her feet and actually getting, actually her dad, respecting her, maybe not completely agreeing with how ready she thinks she is, but at least respecting her opinions enough to kind of level with her, as the adult she feels like she is.
Mine's definitely a tie between Yang and Weiss. I think, I'm a little bit biased on that point because, it seems like both, RWBY and Blake's side are kind of declining as far as, I guess their spirit because of, just the things that are happening. So, for Blake, finding out, one of her friends is, been watching her, following her, and then, Sun gets hurt in the battle. And she cares about Sun, so, that's a really bad thing. And then RWBY still has Crow, and now the Team Rangers split up, and so far it's been looking grim. Their journey has been declining, as far as the optimism in there, and I feel that's been the same with Blake as well. Whereas and this kind of what I wanted to talk about was the fact that Yang and Weiss kind of started downhill, and now they're building up. Whereas RWBY and Blake's. They were starting out with a relatively optimistic point of view, but then it was declining. So it's I feel they're eventually going to converge at one point. I think that's what they're trying to do.
I don't know if I think Crow's gonna die anymore because I feel if they were gonna kill him, they would have done it this episode.
Yeah.
Or they would have left it at last episode, but they kept him alive, and they're going to some village which Ren says was destroyed, but likely they're gonna find miraculously somebody in the midst of that that's gonna be able to oh, I'm a feeble mystic living in an abandoned village, and somehow I'm an amazing at herbology, and I can inject this plant into your rectum and suddenly you'll feel better. I know just the remedy for crazy scorpion man poison.
And Crow's
how lucky.
Crow's on the floor just saying can I have a drink with that?
Yeah.
It goes immediately back down. Oh man, I can imagine this is probably be way too out of context for RWBY, but imagine if there was a healer of sorts, but he's kind of twisted. Yeah, he's definitely selfish, and he kind of wants something from RWBY or Jean, and so he'll do these things, but he'll trick them at the end. And I'm pretty sure the Grim might be related to that indirectly, but it might happen.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, it's just something really twisted. I can further spiral them down.
I just can't wait until dude, it's completely inevitable that once Tyrion gets back to Salem, that she's gonna turn his tail into a Grim or some shit. and he's gonna be
A
like
pet Grim.
mega OP. No, she's just gonna like
Megatyrion.
no, she's just gonna grow his tail back with some like weird Grim shit, and he's gonna
Really,
be
though,
even
yeah.
crazier than before and like twice as powerful.
Yeah.
And then like they're gonna completely annihilate him the next time they fight him. Like
It's like, it's no use.
yeah.
Oh,
So it always happens with characters like that.
yeah, they usually like get some kind of buff and then they just get like dethroned. It's like, what happened?
Yeah, Ruby's gonna have some moments like, you know, for what you did to my friends, for what you did to my Uncle Crow, I'm gonna fuck you up with my scythe. Ha! Silver eyes.
And she's like, you know what? I don't give a damn about your life. And Crow's like, language. Language. I'm thinking that, shoot, what was I thinking? I've totally lost my train of thought. I am glad how they worked with the recovery rate for Weiss and Yang. I thought it was going to take a lot longer, maybe like 2 or 3 episodes, just to find their niche and like what they were doing. Like I was thinking that Weiss would have like more struggles like with summoning, especially like with her like initially having a hard time and just accidentally summoning some like, you know, that pig monster from season 1.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I was thinking that it would be harder for her. Also thought that Yang would have like a little bit of trauma, and I'm pretty sure she'll still have that, like especially if she comes across Adam. But it
Yeah,
seems like right,
like in the place she's in, she's like dealt with it in the place she's in, but it's going to be a completely different thing whenever she actually goes out in the field, and there's going to be that moment where she's going to be fighting, and that's going to happen again, and she's going to be like, oh, all the work that I did, like what was that for?
Yeah.
Like I thought that I was over this, like I thought I was stronger now, and then like it's gonna be like a real turning point where she's gonna get really beat the fuck up, and then she's gonna have the moment where it's like the strength was inside me all along, blah blah blah, and then she's gonna like, you know, probably take that fist like and just knock Adam's head clean off, or we can pray.
I'm just thinking that maybe at that point Team RWBY's all together, or at least they will show up and help Yang out there, hopefully. Because I feel like it really does, like, they are all strong individually, but I think together,
Truly.
I mean, it is part of the title, so I'm just thinking that, like, the strong point is unity. I'm thinking that, like, Crow is in the best position now, well, at least maybe, like, after, like, he's gotten rid of that poison, to teach RWBY a little bit more about the Silver Eyes. Because, like, at his stage, he can't really fight on his own. So he's going to rely on whatever's left of Team Ranger. So I'm thinking, like, kind of like after our last Airbender, like, book 2, where the injured master teaches, like, the young pupil. And hopefully things work out better than it did with Zuko.
All right. Well, I guess
yeah.
we're gonna stick to the theory that at some point in the story that the RWBY team are gonna become the maidens.
I want that, but I can see that as like that's not going to happen, says the writers.
Well, I mean, Ruby's mom's named Summer. Like,
Yeah,
Daggum Weiss's sister's named Winter, and then like Yang already has like something of a fiery power,
yeah, that's something.
which is congruent with Fall.
Yeah,
So
but
I mean,
but then Cinder would have to think of Yang and be close to her too. Well, I think it's last thought first.
wait, so like, but Cinder isn't the Fall Maiden. She just has some of her power at the moment.
Yeah, you're right. But then, didn't Cinder? All right, people are gonna like hack me for this, but like, I'm pretty sure like Cinder pretty much took all the power after like that failed like transfusion to Pyrrha.
I mean, I don't know. Maybe. I don't know.
I don't know. I just feel like
Somebody answer that in the comment section.
okay, yeah.
Do it in a civilized way, or I'll come over to your house and I'll kick you in the nuts.
Yeah.
I ain't got time for that shit.
I think next episode, I think there's a chance either like you'll focus on like 2 of the RWBY characters or like all 4 again, which is not so bad because like it feels so short, but definitely like fills up a lot of content. I think it had something to do with Blake that I wanted to talk about. Yeah, just that new character. That's a very interesting character.
We shall certainly see what's up with that.
Yeah, that Mystique-like character. But yeah, I guess we're good here then, huh?
And any inkling of an idea what the hell she was even talking about.
Yeah, a lot of that just kind of went over my head. It's like, oh, shit. Oh shit, son, you okay?
Son will be alright. He
Okay.
better be anyways. I'll freaking kill somebody.
He's gonna wake up and the entire like Blake family's gonna be there, and then like Pops is gonna be like, I still don't like you. As he tends his wounds.
I can't wait until they like each other.
That's gonna be the seal of approval.
It's gonna be the best moment ever.
Ship sets sail from there. Alright, so we're good here. So, thank you guys so much for watching, and we'll see you guys in the next one. # bye! Yeah, now it's just... Junior. It really is Junior now.
You don't know that.
Jay. Well, I guess Crow is
Now it's just best ship.
second best. The other one died.
Yikes.